What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's your boy G Waterz. We back for another episode of Soul Streets. This week we got the one and only Mr. Skrill on the Soul Streets. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Man, what's good with it, man? How y'all doing?
Oh man, we're doing great. We're doing great. We trying to figure out what's going on in the soul in your streets because you got a lot of shit going on, and we're excited for you. And I know you're excited to bring it to the people. So that's what's up.
Yeah,
Congratulations on all the successes that you've been able to accomplish thus far.
thank you,
And
thank you.
let's get into it. Let's get into it because you got some important things coming up that that you've been doing. So let's get straight into it.
Yes.
Max B, the Wave God, the Wave
Oh
God.
man,
Come on now, come on now. I'm excited. I'm excited for this to come out. But Max B spent over 17 years behind bars.
yes,
And you were there when he came home. What was it like when witnessing that moment?
man. The energy of everything, the family, his friends, because people that work with him, that work for him. Like when I tell you, like the atmosphere, it was unreal. Like I know for a fact, like what he's about to do is gonna be next level because like you had to be there to feel the energy, the way the aura of the moment, bro. Like it was something special, like really was.
Man, congratulations on capturing that moment and just being blessed to be able to be there. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
for the culture, just to be able to witness that, and you behind the camera putting it all in motion. I mean, that's this is gonna be big, big, big,
right.
big. All
Yes,
right.
yes, yes.
Did it feel like you were capturing hip hop history and in real time?
Oh, for sure, man. Because Max is a big part of our hip hop history, whether people like to acknowledge it or not. Like,
Oh,
they had an
definitely.
era. He was part of that era when they were on fire. You know what I'm saying? And he was one of the ones who made them fire. You know what I'm saying? And he brought that different sound. You gotta remember back then, everybody wanted to be. You had to be hard rapper, or you had to have bars. Max made it wavy. You know what I'm saying? So when he did that, man, the whole everybody wanted to be wavy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to be cool. And all the dudes started taking their braids out and getting their hair, you know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
Max made a whole movement, man. Like you can't deny that he's not part of history.
Facts. Well, you're one of the producers behind Max B, Return of the Wave. How did the project come together, and when did the vision for the documentary first start taking shape?
The project came together with Ty Black and my cousin Pooh. They real close friends, and Ty had an idea. Pooh had an idea. They ran it past each other, and they was like, what's more dope than us bringing a documentary so people could see some of the insights on Max as soon as he come home. So my cousin, he's part of us, Swerve X Productions. He came, he ran it past us. He's like, yo, what do you think about this if we did a documentary? And how you think people will go before it? And I'm like, are you serious? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you mean Max gonna let us do it in his documentary? Like, when? You know? Cause I was like, okay, well, I just talked to Ty and we see what's going on, But that it really kind of like, honestly, man, I just feel like a blessing. Like two different teams, cross paths, you know what I'm saying? Been working together on the same mission, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Same, man. When I tell you this thing is one of the best projects I've done so far, and I've worked on 18 different projects. This is one of
Good
my,
Lord. Boy, been
yeah,
working out here in these streets, dropping
yeah.
that soul in these streets for real.
I'm telling you, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, what can fans expect from the Return of the Wave?
Oh my God, man. Expect music. Expect some things you didn't know to hear. Expect to see some things you didn't expect to see. Interviews from family, close family. Man, interviews from Max himself. You're gonna hear
Mm,
like it's always good to hear from other people, but when it come out the horse's mouth itself, you know how they say,
right.
you know what I mean?
You know it's
So
facts.
yeah, we got Max. Max gonna definitely give y'all a piece of his mind and let y'all know what was going on and about certain things that happened. I don't want to give away too much,
Yeah,
but
that's how I was gonna say without
but
giving away too much.
but
You know.
Max is definitely gonna be speaking to the people in there.
Well, I want to repeat that without giving too much away. Are there any moments or stories that will surprise people who think they already know Max B's journey?
Oh man, I'm gonna say a couple surprises that even surprised me is relationships that might surprise a few people.
Okay.
So especially with me being a Mac to be fan, like a real fan of the guy, you know what I'm saying? Not just because we're doing this project. But everybody, I'm from Rochester, New York. You know, that's right there. Max is one, like I said, Max had people combing their braids out, putting in, you know what I'm saying, wearing, you know. So honestly, I think this, oh man, I would have to say relationships and man, ooh, yeah. Ooh, I don't want to
We
give away
just
too
got
much.
to wait. We just got to wait.
Yo, relation. I mean, I'm just gonna leave it with relationships, but I want y'all to see how. Oh man, this documentary got so much. I just can't wait for y'all. I'm super
It's
excited
been
about
a
this.
long time coming for him, but and definitely for the fans. You
Yes,
know, I'm excited for him,
yes,
and I'm just happy to see that he's home and just doing great. And I'm looking
right,
forward to supporting everything he got coming up. So I mean, congratulations once again on this
yes,
big moment in your career. All right, Max Waves shifted the whole culture
yeah.
from slang and flow to fashion and attitude. How does the documentary bring that influence to life? And who are some artists today you feel can carry that same spirit?
Oh man, we got so many people who going to touch bases on what Max did. That's why I was. It was funny that I said that because it's people in the documentary who's going to tell you exactly what we just got done talking about. How he came to change the culture. How dudes was, like I said, everybody was on that. You had to have bars. You had to be hard. Let's see who hard is this. You know what I mean? Max really came and started harmonizing, doing melodic songs, and like
Mhm.
in the time when nobody in New York was doing that. You know what I mean? Like what? Everybody was, like I said, New York had its own sound. Max made it its own sound again. You get what I mean? Like Max really put on with that harmonizing. Everybody after that, you started hearing dudes go ahead and doing melodic music and harmonizing on track. Max was the one who made it cool to do that at first. You know, we wasn't
Yeah,
doing that. Everybody was rapping. Where we come from, it was
rapping
rap.
hard.
Come on, bro, rapping. So
Yeah, I
when
remember.
that dropped, when Max dropped with that, like I said, that whole movement, that era of the wave, that wavy man, he took over.
Well, I'm sure he's gonna take over again because it's that time. We need some new Max B. So
Oh my
you
God,
know,
man. You gotta hear these new tracks, man. Listen, we was listening to some of these new ones that he got, man.
fire.
Man. I can't wait for the people to hear this. Like I said, the fans, he deserved it the most because like I say, he definitely been through it. But the fans, like his fans is gonna like
Yeah,
appreciate this music.
they've been
Appreciate
holding
this.
him down. So I mean,
Yeah.
everyone has been. It's been every time they said he was coming home, like there was like a petition. There's
Yeah, it
always
was a
been a
lot of work
movement behind him coming home. So everyone that's a fan of him of his is excited of his return. So it's gonna be special. 2026 is gonna be a beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful.
for sure,
You
for
know,
sure.
with all the other craziness that's going on, at least that crazy is put to bed, and he's out, and he can make everything happen the way he wanted to make it happen. So that's what's
Oh,
up.
for sure, for
You know,
sure.
so the film includes exclusive interviews and rare footage. Can you tease any appearances or unseen moments that fans will be excited to see once it drops?
Uh, I can't give out no names, but
All
like
right.
I said, it's going to be some relationships that you're going to see. You know, regular relationships that you're probably used to, that you already kind of thinking of. But then there's going to be relationships that you're not, that you would think like, dang, I thought that would he would have been, and it's not. Like as I say, I don't want to give away too much. I
I,
just want y'all
I,
to
I just gotta
see.
ask the questions. I gotta ask the questions. I
I
appreciate.
want
I
y'all to see
respect. I
how this
respect the answers.
unfolds, man. Like, man, I can't wait for this to come out, man. Like I said, get this edited done, bro. Oh my God, this right here, like this is definitely going to be another like one of those little major moments in hip hop because, like I said, everybody gets to tell their story. This is his, and like I said, I can't wait for the world to see this, man.
So, well, this is great, man. I thank you for just being coming on Soul Streets to talk about what the experience was like. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be tuned in and just seeing what unfolds in this documentary. I know it's gonna be fire.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's get into this music. You've released 4 studio albums with features from Bankroll Freddie, T-Rail, and Sauce Walker. How did an independent artist like you lock in collabs with such big names, and which collaboration taught you the most?
Oh man. Well, honestly, the collabs came through relationships. That's why I always tell people sometimes relationships is way better than money. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So the collabs definitely came upon through relationships. The one that I would say taught me the most, I got to learn the most from was ooh, that's a good one. I would say I learned the most on sauces. I would say with Sauce Walker and them guys because when we was out in Texas with Sauce, uh, I'm not the only one. Even though I had a song, I had the feature done. I didn't know that day he had like people be like, yo, I'm booked up today, and they usually like, oh man, he got, you know what I'm saying?
Features
But
half off. Lock
You
it
know,
in now.
bruh, you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when you say I'm booked, like when somebody say they booked up and they really like Sauce was one of the guys I realized like business is business with him, like for real. And that woke me up like, damn, I gotta like I see this, I see the vision now. Like when I tell you that day I went and did that video, he probably did 7, maybe the 9 videos that day before he did mine.
Damn.
Like I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Like I seen the work ethic. Like I got there, and when I got there at my time, they're like, "Yo, I know we gave you a time and everything, but we kind of a little backed up, so I'm a little man tired." You know what I'm saying? So when I seen the business like side of it, as far as really having your man, I'm shoot this video from 1 to 2:30. I'm giving him this quick, and then from there I'm going like he is a bit yo. When I seen that, I said, "Oh, I got to have them ducks lined up like that." Like I learned as far as like the business side of it. Everybody know how to rap. Music is easy. Making music is easy, but I got to see some business side of it from him
Okay.
being around that. Like yes, when I was there, he had to at least shoot like 7 videos that day, at
Sheesh.
least. I had
What
to
was
be
your
like video.
most what was your most surprising experience in the studio with the collabs with the features?
Honestly, all those guys you named, I like what surprised me was usually when you meet guys who are already kind of lit, you know what I'm saying, got their name out, been out doing it for a while. I always kind of think like, oh, they're gonna be arrogant, they're gonna be, you know, a little more airheaded on the side. All those guys are real down to earth. I can never say, I can't say nothing bad about those guys as far as even where their level they was at the time when I did the features with them. Because when I first did the song with Bankroll, I just had started like really taking off. So for him to be around me and be around me and my guys, his team. When I tell you the energy, nobody acted funny. There was like these guys treated you with respect. Everybody's
Okay.
acting on the same level headedness. Like I said, like I can honestly say those guys are all great guys. I can't say nothing bad about them, and I've been around them all. They all show respect, treat you with respect. Their team treats you with respect. Like I honestly could say I could see myself working with them again anytime.
That's what's up. Well, we're gonna definitely look forward to some more work. You feel me? So let's see
Yes, yes.
from your first album to your fourth, how has Skrill the artist changed?
Oh man, so much. My from first album to now, first album I would actually say I used to like rap all the time. Like every song was like either a party song or some hard, like I said, New York. I'm from New York, so it was either going to be something in the midst of it being real tough, or it's going to be
Hmm.
real turned up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So um, my sister, shout out to my sister Kiana Hannah. She was like, "Yo, you're more talented than just the music you put out." Cause she's one of my hardest critics.
Okay.
She's tough, the girl tough. So she's like, "You're better than just the music you put out. Like, why you only put out this sound?" She's like, try doing some other like melodic. Start doing these type of songs. Start doing more samples. Start doing it. When I tell you, as soon as I started doing that, everything started getting bigger. The stream started getting bigger, and I
Hmm.
started noticing like those melodic songs are more what they like now. Those type of doing good,
I like that's a hot joint right there. We're gonna be
effing
supporting
up
that
my
one.
pimping. Yes, those type of songs, like those are my biggest stream songs. I want you. Those are my biggest stream songs because, like I said, we're in a time where there's more people like more in their feelings now. You know what I mean? It's not like music used to be like about DMX and music now is, you know what I'm saying, Tootsie and you
Yeah.
could name so many. Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like you gotta go with what feels good for you as an artist, but make sure it's impactful for everybody. You can't just think for you. And that's my thing. I was thinking for me all the time. She's like, think for somebody else. Think outside the box.
Was it hard for you to take that criticism from your sister in the beginning?
Um, a little because at first everybody always think they're doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always think, oh, I'm
Well, the
doing it
right
right.
thing is that you was doing something.
Yeah, right.
He
So
was doing something. So that was definitely the right thing for her to
in
even
my
have something
head,
to
in,
critique.
right, in my head, I'm thinking like it's the right thing because all my friends and the girls who I let listen to it, they're like, oh, I don't like it. It was cool. It was good to me. My sister like, my sister like, this is all right, but you can do better. I'm like, everybody said it was hot though. They're like, yeah, it was okay. Like I said, it's okay, but I know you can do better. And that's her thing. She always like, it was good, but I know you can do better. Like, and that's always been my push. She's my biggest supporter.
Nice, nice. Well, what moments define your growth or switch your direction creativity? I guess would be your sister.
Honestly, I would honestly say, my love for music and my love for movies have changed. I love music with my whole soul. but the passion and the drive I have for movies now is like
Mm,
it's like a new sense of I can't even explain it. Like the rush I get from when I'm on set, when I'm doing my line, when I'm rehearsing, when I'm doing this, when I'm on camera. It's better than any film on any stage I ever hit before, you know. And I've been on a lot of stages. I share stage with a lot of big names. I love music with my soul. Like I can remember it from my memories from being 5, 6 years old around the house with my mom and dad. We cleaning up. Music always been in my soul. But when I tell you movies, I've grown a different passion for it, like a love that's different to want to
mm,
know it, not just film. Because, like I said, I was an actor. I started off just acting, but the love for it so much made me want to. I want to produce it. I want to direct. You know what I'm saying? I want to. Let me give you a story and see if you can write this for me. Sis. Like I want to be a
okay.
part of it. Like that's how you know what I mean. So it wasn't just the acting for me. I wanted to learn the business itself. That's how much I felt for this, like the passion for it.
Okay. I like that. All right. So for the fans right now, what are you working on currently, and what should fans go stream or check out immediately?
Right now, first of all, I'm going straight to my Tubi. Go on Tubi right now. Go look up the movie Defamation. Go look up the
Okay.
movie Death Certificate. Go look up I Got You Forever and The Swerve Way. Those all four are Swerve X production movies. I'm also in a lot of other movies though. You can type my name in Kenneth Skrill Paige, and I'm pretty sure I'll pop up. But I can name you about 13 movies that's out right now. I have
Okay.
another five that's in production. So I have about five. I have about 18 movies about May next year. You know what I mean? And I'm talking
Damn.
about yeah. I'm out about 8, 9 leads. So yeah, we
How
signed
long
like
you been doing the movie acting thing?
actually, you know what's crazy? Last month made my fourth year.
Wow. And you got all those projects under your belt already?
In 4 years, yo, it'd be unreal to
Content
me
for
too.
days.
It'd be unreal for me too. Like I was like, you know, because when I think about it, I'm like, man, I put in mad work and it don't seem like nothing happened. But then when I think about the numbers, I'm like, hold on, I got 13 movies. Like, and then I still got these ones that's in production, Smoking Ashes coming, Gigolo, Knee Deep, Karma
Yeah.
Hills, Why Not You? Like, I got films on deck. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then I got the like people here who actually believe in my what I'm doing now. So a lot of the times I do go to casting still, but I get a call and be like, I got a role for you, you know, and that's a blessing now. So I work
That's
for it.
what's up. It always
Yeah.
seems like when you it always seems like nothing's happening when you're doing so much. Cause it's like
Right.
wait.
You're right.
That's crazy. All right, so let's see. Dream collab time. Who's one artist you'd love to work with next? And let's put it in the universe.
Ooh, man. One artist I would love to work with. Ooh, that's a hard one. Do it gotta be see, I'm a big dreamer.
That's what Solar Streets is all about dreams and making them and speaking them into existence, manifesting.
I want a song. I want Sam Smith to sing a hook for me.
Ooh,
You see which way I'm going?
yeah.
See, I already been on this. I want Sam Smith to sing a hook for me. If I get
Why
Sam
Sam
Smith,
Smith? Why Sam Smith? Sam Smith.
the voice, the strength of the voice,
Hmm.
how his fan base is as far as his music career. Like Sam, think about it. How many songs, how many albums Sam dropped? But every time Sam drops a song, it's a you get what I mean. His support system and the music that he makes, his voice. I could name you probably 5 or 6 Sam songs that I like that I got on my own.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that
That's what's
seriously.
up. I
Yeah,
mean, and that's great. You being a hip hop artist, having that type of diversity in your playlist. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
Normally, people would say Usher, Chris Brown. You know,
That's easy. That's easy. You know
you
what I'm saying? And that's not saying that like I would never like definitely would want to work with those guys, but Sam's gonna bring me a whole different. You know what I mean? Like yeah.
what do you think you would bring to his base? Because we know what he would bring to your base. What would you bring to his base if you
Oh
collab
man,
with him?
we gonna put some style in there, a little bit of style in there, man, a little bit of sauce, a little
A little
sparkle, man. We
bit.
gonna turn it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like they definitely gonna be like, hold on, he got that in him. Yeah, see, he been around them boys over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real, man.
That's what's up. All right. What's a song or artist on your playlist that fans would never guess you secretly love? I guess it's Sam Smith. Sam Smith. Yeah, that you secretly love. What's a song or artist that will surprise your fans outside
Mariah,
of Sam Smith?
Mariah the Scientist.
Man, somebody else has mentioned her on one of my interviews. She's doing her thing, and she's been on the
Right.
radio. Every time I turn on the radio, all I hear is Mariah the Scientist and Kehlani folded.
She that folded. Oh, folded is like the number. You got it.
Oh my God!
Folded not number one. It got to
It
be number one.
it's number one. If it ain't, it is. It's gonna be before we
It
get off
got to
this
be number one because that's all
podcast.
you hear. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to that girl with that one, man.
Facts. It's beautiful when you catch one, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you for
And
real.
people be like, "Oh, I hear it too much. I'm tired of it." So that's what music is all about. It's all about catching that one and keeping it going if you can. But just catching that one, like as an artist, you would want, like
No,
as a
for real.
person doing a podcast, I want a show to go viral. Interview to go viral, or a song from an artist to go viral, because that's what it's all about. You don't do it just for it to stay local. Like it's gotta get played.
Right, right, right.
That's what's up. Okay. Let's see. And has it ever inspired your own music in a funny way? Those secret songs and the artist that would surprise people, has those artists or that song inspired you in a way that
Uh,
you didn't think it would?
I think yes, all artists. I think a lot of artists who I like inspire me as far as like you know, creativity. Creativity inspires creativity. I hear something and I might want to sample it, or even like certain things. Yeah, certain verses might make me think of something, prick my brain a certain different direction, and I'm like, oh, I got something to think about that. Like it definitely be inspiring a lot, especially those type of artists, like I said, that make that type of music
Right.
for samples, or more like I rap. So of course I love that more R&B soul music and those type of things because it brings a lot from it with
Okay.
what I do.
Nice. All right. So we're gonna get behind the scenes of this acting and producing. You wear a
Yeah.
lot of hats: rapper, actor, producer, entrepreneur. How do you juggle all these roles and still stay sane? Wow, the camera's going crazy.
Oh man. Honestly, this is something I really, really wanted. So this sometimes I do get a little overwhelmed, just a little bit sometimes, but when you really, really wanted something and then it started falling into place, I really can't say it. I can't complain about it because
Right.
like I honestly I prayed for this and now it's starting to happen. You know what I mean? Like I remember when I first started acting, I'm like, man, I wish I can't wait till they start seeing me as a bigger person. I can't wait till they start giving me better roles. I can't wait till I get stay booked. Man, I think I shot 5 films just this year alone. You know what I mean? Five, six. I did
Mhm.
like six. I think six, 5 or 6 projects this year alone. You know what I mean? So it was like, and I'm not talking about like I said, I've done supporting roles, I've done the extra, but we talking about putting me up in the league. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Like, oh, okay, So the things I prayed for are starting to happen for me, so I could never like be ungrateful for it now. I'm like, yeah, I might be a little tired. There's been times when I hopped up, oh, I gotta be set at 8 in the morning. You know what I mean? I'm getting there tired, but it's like I'm on set at 8 in the morning. Like it happened like I wanted. So man, I always look at the blessing in it.
That's what's up. Because it's definitely a blessing. Let's see.
Yeah.
You and your sister dropped 2 movies on Tubi in one day. How did you pull off releasing "I Got You Forever" and the Swerve Way back to back like that? And what did that milestone mean to you as a creator?
All right. So boom. We did what we did was the Swerve was already done. We already had that movie, it was already done. I'm not gonna lie. So we so cool. We like, yo, instead of us handing it in and then it dropped and then we drop I Got You Forever, I'm like, yo, we could hold on to it, can't we? And then we could drop them at the same time. Like, can we
Mm,
like basically put them both through at the same exact time? And she was like, well, I think we could do that. She was like, wow, that's what you want to do? I'm like, yeah. Because we like our relationship's so cool. Like, there's never really an argument with us. Like, if there's a disagreement, we're pretty much gonna like come in the middle. We're gonna be like, all right, we're gonna go with what you say. So I'm gonna go with what you want to do this time. And if you wrong, then you just wrong. But just know we're going with your idea. You know what I mean? It's never an argument. Like, well, no, we're gonna do this. You know what I mean? It's never that way.
have that trust within
We
the
got that
bond.
trust with you. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I'm like, yo, I want to drop them both at the same time. Do you think we could do it? She's like, yeah, I think we could. Let me just double check and make sure. So she get back to me. She's like, yeah, we can handle them in at the same time. Boom, boom. They both drop on the same day. So we get both of them stream it the same day. I'm like, let's do it
That's
that way
crazy.
instead of handing one in and waiting. I said, let's do it. When I tell you both of those movies dropped in that same day, that was like an accomplishment for me because like, yo, both my movies just hit Tubi right now. You can go watch them both back to back.
What was the
You know,
feedback like when they saw it was 2 movies? Like what kind of feedback you was getting from the people?
yo, you know what's crazy? The craziest part about it is when Def when I met when I Got You Forever and the Swerve Way dropped on Tubi. We were
Mhm.
filming Death Certificate. Like I was literally on set, and she like, the movie's up. Come here, come here. I just got the email, the movie up. I'm like, wait, the movie's up. She's like, yeah. I'm like, well, we can't do that right now. We got to worry about these casts right here. Like when I tell you that was one of the most remarkable moments of my life because, like I say, I'm filming my movie right now. We're filming our third movie on set of our third movie, and the email come through, your movies are live. I'm like, wait,
Crazy.
what? Yeah, it was super dope, super, super dope. So now we tell the
Yo,
whole cast, yeah, watch our movies when we done filming, even though we know y'all about to be tired as ever, but watch the movie and oh man,
you
it was
can tell
definitely
you really love this because you just light up when you talk about it. It's like that's dope when an artist creator just lights up when they're talking about what it is that they're passionate about. Because sometimes you have a few interviews and I'm like, are you even excited about what you're talking about? But you
oh
can tell
yeah,
that you
man,
really are. So that's dope.
yes,
Yeah, good, good.
definitely.
Swerve X Productions is a family affair, co-founded by you and your sister Kayana, Kayona,
Kiana,
Hannah, Yona.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. So what's it like building an entertainment company with your sibling? And how do you keep the bond strong when business gets tough?
Honestly, this is one of the best moves I've ever done in my life. To work with somebody who has the same drive as you and believes in you like you believe in them is like you can't get no better than that. You can go to anybody's job, you'll get a job anywhere, but how valuable are you at that job? How valuable are you to those people? You know, how valuable you can go work anywhere and how really valuable are you to those your surroundings, you know what I mean? Like here is like what better person than your sister, the person you know who loves you, the person who know has your best interest. You know what I mean? So that's like that's one of my biggest, I would say, comforts in working in this business because I know I have my sister with me. You know, a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people got a guy that they met through school and now they got to trust everything he says and the business. You know what I
On my,
mean?
they met him on MySpace.
They met them, you know what I mean? So it's like a lot of people. I more so value the relationship of what we got because of who we are to each other. You know what I mean? So the love, like you know what I mean, that's something that you can't get
That's beautiful.
at any job. You know what I mean? Like I said, you can go anywhere and get a job, but are you valued there? Who's gonna look out for you? Who can you really trust? Who got your back? Who's you know what I mean? Those type of things. Working with her is like, man, it's like Jordan and Scotty. You know what I mean? Shaq and Kobe is there's no way you can lose. You know what I mean?
Nice. That's beautiful. Beautiful. So you've acted in over 6 films and produced over a dozen. Do your film and music worlds feed into each other?
Actually, they do a lot because actually I got into film through music. I was getting booked for doing shows over here in Dallas to open up for artists, live, Plies. I was getting booked to do opening ups for artists. So a guy who shoot movies was like, "Yo, did you ever act?" And I'm like, "Nah, I ain't never act." So my sister like, "Yes, you did." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "That YouTube stuff, remember?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, the YouTube stuff. I didn't know that counted." You know what I mean? So he's like, "Yo, it doesn't matter. I want you to come to casting and see what goes on." So I came out, casted. I was trying to be a security guard at the time.
Oh
So
wow.
so the
That's a
dudes so the dudes are looking at me, they all
you the
staring at
one
me when
that's
I get
supposed
there.
to be being protected. You want to
You
be
get
the
where I'm
protector.
going? So the
What?
dudes standing there looking at me, they at the table looking at me, they just staring at me, just quiet. Nobody saying nothing. It was like four of them. So in my head, I'm like, they about to say something weird. I'm about to get pissed off in here. I know it. So they like, the guy whose movie it is, he's like, yo, would you be interested in a bigger role than a security guard? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, check your email, be looking out, and I got something for you. So I went there to go be a security guard. I ended up being a news reporter in my first movie ever. So that's how
Wow.
that started. Yep,
A
that's how that
news
started.
reporter.
And then it
That's
just
a
started
big switch.
rolling. A huge switch from security to newsman. Shoot.
That's a lot of depth right there as an actor. Like this
On your
shows a lot of
first
range.
on your first shot,
Yeah.
that was my first shot ever, you know. And like I said, I always think about that because I was like, yo, I had to have shake the room a little bit because they went from security to newsman on me. I shook the room a little bit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I think you did.
right.
Has being an actor changed the way you perform or write music?
Honestly, no, it actually made it more like I get way more ideas now, way more ideas. Way more, I use way more sounds now as far as like I said before. I used to go just these certain directions. Oh man, I use all type of beats now because I know movie music. I know all type of music.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, hold on, this will sound good in a movie. I started making songs that's more so radio friendly, more movie friendly, more with concepts to them. You know what I'm saying? So that music and movies definitely go hand in hand right now with me.
How if somebody wanted to submit their music for some of your movies, how would they go about doing that?
You will follow the Swerve X production page on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and you could do all submissions through that email. That email is live. That's not a fake email. That's the email that my sister checks. That's
All
the
right,
one
cool.
that really is. That's directed to us. So Swerve X Productions on Instagram.
Yeah, everybody come see if you can get a score on one of these joints, because you know what I'm saying? The brother is going up. So let's
Yes,
see what's
yes.
going on. All right. Give us a behind the scenes, Jim. What's the wildest or funniest thing that's happened on a movie set or in a recording studio with you?
Oh man, the funniest thing that happened on me on a movie set is well, it's a movie named well, the movie that didn't come out yet was named Gigolo. It's a
Mm-hmm.
stripper movie and all this. That had to be one of the funniest things I seen on set was there's a girl in there who actually plays one of the guys. And I don't want to give away the scene, but you can just imagine it's a girl who played one of the guys in the movie. And it's a stripper movie, so you can just get where it's going. Yo, when I tell you, funniest thing I ever seen on set, I was rolling, man. Rolling, rolling.
All right, well, this is my last question. If you had to choose only one path, making music or making movies, it's hard. It's maybe a hard one. You may say none. You may want me to not even ask this one, but I gotta ask. Making music or making movies for the rest of your career, which would you pick and why?
I got asked this question before, and you know it's crazy. I'm gonna tell you the real answer I said, but then I'm gonna tell you the answer that another person said, and I'm like, that was a great answer. Why too? I'm gonna say, like I said in my last interview, I'm gonna go with movies now. My passion for movies is way different. I love music with my whole soul, but movies is movies, man. Like that feeling from acting, that feeling from being on set, that drive is a different type of drive. And another reason why is, like I said, somebody told me is you can be 50, 60 years old acting. You don't want to be the 50, 60-year-old rapper though.
You
So it's
might.
like,
I mean, it's changing
I
now.
mean,
You
yeah,
got
it is.
LL. You got Jay Z.
LL, you got LL, Jay Z. You still got those guys who are epic, like you know what I'm saying, who definitely are considered
You mean
goats.
the new generation of,
And
of of artists coming up? Like it's hard to imagine seeing. Hopefully, I
like
don't want to say that because they have their careers. So hopefully they'll be able to maintain the ones who have those hits, those classics. Will
right,
hopefully they'll last long enough. They will last long enough with the music.
but
The ones
it's
that have
okay.
timeless
Like I
music.
said, right now, for example, you'll watch a Denzel movie before you listen to let's say, who can I use? That's an older guy, like LL and those guys. You would definitely play their music, but Denzel movie is Denzel's movie. You get where I'm going? Like
Hmm.
we talk about Denzel, you know what I mean? So, like, I feel like acting is definitely gonna last longer. It will last longer in a career than it would for a rapper. Because like I said, yeah, rap has a lot of alter outcomes when you're done, but rappers make money from other things as to where actors are still acting. You know what I mean?
Okay.
LL making money from commercials. LL making money from, you know what I mean? He ain't just dropped no freestyle last week. You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
like
He still
actors
be
make,
getting. He still be getting. Well, LL is different because he be doing his acting thing too. But I get what you're saying. Yeah,
yeah,
like the one
yeah.
that never acted, that never crossed over to that. I get what you're saying.
Right. They have
Yeah.
other forms of income. So if you have other forms of income, then cool. But those guys who literally just straight did music, man, nah, because they're not dropping no tapes. You're not
Right.
gonna drop, you know what I mean? But like I said, that actor, he's gonna be in somebody's film before the year. Think about this. What's my man name? Clifton Powell.
Hmm.
You still see him on movies to this day. He's tearing
Yeah.
Tubi up. You'll see him all over Tubi right now to this day. You know what I mean? Still, they still book Pinky. Why? Because of who he was, what he left, who he like. He can't lose. He can't lose. Even at an older age now, he's still winning.
Facts. Well, but shout out to all the creators that's keeping the music going. However long it lasts, we appreciate you because
Yeah,
you got to tell that story. Somebody got to tell it.
got
So,
to.
what would you tell yourself today, the person you are today? What would yourself today tell the person that first started?
Don't let the no's frustrate you or slow you down.
Mm.
We get a lot of no's, and when we hear no, we think no means you're done, you know? And that's what I had to learn. Like, no don't mean you're done. No doesn't mean you can't do it no more. No doesn't mean, you know what I mean? No, it's just no. It's just no right here. Your yes might be next door. Your yes might be a couple doors down. You got to keep going. So I will always tell myself, don't just get caught up in no's, because no's will get you caught up in thinking that no means you can't do something. You know what I mean? You just can't do it right there. You can still do it. You know what I mean? You just can't do it right there. That's just one no. We gotta start going through those no's. We get no's and we kind of about quit, slow down, start over, keep going. No, 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 just no's right there. It's a yes somewhere.
And what keeps you motivated?
Oh, my biggest motivation is my kids, man. I got kids that'll tell you that their dad is the best actor. Oh, did you watch their dad movie and this and that? Like my kids run down on you, bro. They like, yo, did you see my dad movie? Because he got like 8 of them. Like, for real. My daughter, she don't play. Especially my baby. My baby, she be on you about my movies.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. This has been a great, great conversation. Thank you once again for being on Solar Streets. I can't wait for this to drop so that people can get more in tune with you here on Solar Streets. And we're gonna be playing that Doing Good as well.
Yes,
So look forward to seeing that tag in the feeds and stuff.
yes,
How can the
yes.
people find you on social media?
Oh, man, you can find me on all on Instagram and on Facebook at Kenneth Skrill Page. All my music is on all platforms under Skrill, Skrill. Man, look me up, tag me, download some music, hit some shares, I share it, I follow back, all that, man.
Do you have any new music dropping anytime coming up?
I actually have a tape coming out called Temptation. That should be out by the beginning of the year. It's gonna be a lot of songs for the ladies. Probably it's
Okay,
really
nice.
made, yeah, it's really made for ladies. A lot of the lady vibes. Strong tape though. When I tell you strong, y'all definitely gonna like it. It's definitely something you can throw on when you vibing.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Once again, man, it's been a pleasure, man. We're definitely gonna stay tapped in and be supporting your journey. And again, thanks for being on Soul Streets.
Man, appreciate you.
Peace.